gonna go through this and give you helpful advice as a random stranger on the internet who you can either choose to trust or disagree with. Having juices like this in the morning is not going to heal your gut. This is really only good for rehydration after a good night of sleep. This isn't necessarily a bad thing as long as she's eating more protein and fiber later in the day, but ideally we do start our day off with a high protein meal. Okay, this is pretty healthy, but can someone tell me if that is avocado in that yogurt bowl? We have our coffee as an appetite suppressant, we have fruit and some healthy fats, but we need more protein. This is just a normal electrolyte drink. You get magnesium, potassium, calcium, and some vitamin C. Being properly hydrated will help with cravings and staying full, but let's just make something clear. It is not a replacement for fueling your body with the macronutrients and total calories you need to properly function. Salmon is a great addition to any diet, and because we haven't had much protein today, it also gives us some omega-3 fats, which are super important in regulating our hormone health, and the majority of us are deficient, so eat as much fish as you can or take an omega-3 supplement. Then of course we have the vegetables on the side for the fullness factor. Really the only thing I would change is probably adding some type of low-calorie sauce to the vegetables. All of these models are super focused on their gut health, which makes sense. They're not trying to be bloated when they have photo shoots. Kombucha is great for your gut health, yes, but also some of it has a lot of hidden sugar. This one specifically, I think, is 50 calories and maybe has 13 grams of sugar. We have the seeds for healthy fats. The dried fruit is essentially straight sugar again. And frozen grapes are extremely tasty. I like cutting them in half because they're easier to eat and also it feels like you get to eat more of them. Kind of like a popsicle. Again, overall, a very healthy meal, but we need more protein. I personally wouldn't recommend any of you eat under 1,600 calories a day, but that being said, I'm gonna look at this diet from the perspective of being a model and trying to maintain this small of a physique. If we're already working with limited calories, we wanna make sure we're filling those calories with foods that are very nutrient dense and are gonna keep us full and satiated and give us as much energy as possible. She gets plenty of healthy fats for that calorie range, lots of fruit and veg. Really the only thing we're missing out on is protein. If I were her personally, I would probably just add 40 grams of protein and then eat near that 1,600 calorie mark. Or she could take out the dried fruit and kombucha and also add that 40 grams of protein. I feel like whenever protein is mentioned, it's instantly just like, oh, that's for the gym people, not for your average person. But protein isn't just for building muscle. Protein is the most thermogenic macronutrient, which means you burn more calories digesting it compared to carbs and fats. It'll help keep your blood sugar stable. It'll help you have a stronger immune system. You'll have stronger and healthier hair, skin, and nails. There are so many benefits of protein. Please eat enough. 0.7 to 1 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Regardless, overall, this is actually a pretty good diet compared to some of the other ones I've seen from models. I love you. Follow for more.